My stepmom tried to replace me in my dad's life. My name is Noah. I never expected this story. Life once felt very simple. Dad and I were very close. My brother stayed close too. We spent almost every day together. Our home always felt peaceful. Dad worked hard every day. Still, he made time. We played games after dinner. Sometimes we watched movies together. Other nights, we talked. My brother loved those moments. He always sat beside Dad. I usually sat nearby. Dad called us his boys. Those words meant everything. We believed nothing could change. Then Dad met someone. Her name was Sarah. She seemed kind at first. My brother welcomed her quickly. I tried doing the same. Dad looked very happy. We wanted his happiness too. Soon, she became our stepmom. The wedding was beautiful. Everyone smiled that day. My brother gave Dad flowers. I gave him a card. Dad hugged both of us. He promised nothing would change. We believed his promise. For several months, everything stayed peaceful. Sarah cooked dinner every night. My brother helped her sometimes. I helped clean the kitchen. Dad came home smiling. Everyone ate together. Everyone talked together. Everyone laughed together. Then small changes appeared. Dad started coming home later. Sarah often waited for him. My brother noticed first. He mentioned it one evening. Does Dad seem different? I looked at him. Maybe he's just busy. My brother nodded slowly. He did not look convinced. A few days later, Sarah changed our dinner plans. Dad usually ate with us. That night, she asked him upstairs. Dad followed her quietly. My brother looked disappointed. I tried making him laugh. He barely smiled. The next week, Sarah changed our weekend plans. Dad had promised a trip. My brother was very excited. I had prepared everything already. Sarah suggested another plan. Dad canceled our trip. My brother went silent. I could see his sadness. Later, he entered my room. His eyes looked red. He asked me one question. Does Dad still love us? I answered without thinking. Of course he does. My answer sounded confident. Inside, I felt worried too. Sarah slowly became more involved. She planned Dad's entire schedule. Dad started listening to her. My brother noticed everything. He watched them carefully. I tried ignoring the changes. Then something strange happened. Dad stopped our movie nights. Sarah said they were childish. My brother hated hearing that. He loved those nights. I loved them too. Dad agreed with her. That evening, my brother stayed upstairs. I went to his room. He sat beside his window. His face looked very sad. I asked him what happened. He said, I miss Dad. I sat beside him. We stayed quiet together. Then he said something painful. She wants him alone. I looked at him. I did not want that. Still, I understood his fear. The following month, Sarah started changing Dad's habits. She chose his clothes. She chose his meals. She chose his weekend plans. She chose his free time. Dad slowly accepted everything. My brother became frustrated. I became frustrated too. One Saturday morning, Dad planned breakfast with us. My brother woke up early. He prepared the table. I made some coffee. Dad came downstairs smiling. Then Sarah entered the kitchen. She looked surprised. She asked Dad about breakfast. Dad explained our plan. Sarah immediately suggested another plan. Dad looked at us. Then he looked at her. He finally stayed with us. My brother smiled again. That small victory mattered. But Sarah did not forget it. Later that afternoon, she spoke privately with Dad. Their voices became loud. My brother heard them upstairs. He came downstairs quietly. Sarah stopped talking immediately. Dad looked uncomfortable. Nobody explained anything. That night, Dad apologized to us. He said everything was fine. My brother did not believe him. Neither did I. Several weeks passed. Sarah became more controlling. Dad saw fewer friends. Dad visited family less often. Dad stopped calling relatives. Our home became quieter. My brother missed our old life. I missed it too. One evening, Dad received a package. It contained old family photos. My brother opened the box. We looked through everything. There were pictures of Mom. There were pictures from childhood. There were pictures of Dad. Everyone looked happy. My brother smiled at one photo. He said, "I remember this day." I remembered it too. Dad walked into the room. He saw the pictures. His eyes became emotional. Sarah entered moments later. She saw the photos. Her expression immediately changed. She asked why they were there. Dad explained the box. Sarah said, "You should put those away." My brother looked confused. Dad looked at her. He asked, "Why?" Sarah avoided answering. She simply walked away. That moment stayed with Dad. He looked at us quietly. Then he asked, "Do you miss those days?" My brother answered honestly, "Every day." I nodded beside him. Dad looked down. He seemed deeply hurt. That night, Dad stayed awake late. He thought about everything. The next morning, things seemed different. Dad sat with us at breakfast. He asked about school. My brother smiled. I told him about work. Dad listened carefully. Sarah watched from across the room. She looked unhappy. After breakfast, Dad made plans with us. We planned a family picnic. My brother became excited again. I helped prepare everything. Sarah did not like the plan. She asked Dad to cancel. Dad refused. She became angry. Dad remained calm. He said, "My boys need time." Sarah walked away. My brother looked surprised. I felt relieved. That afternoon, we went to the park. Dad brought sandwiches. My brother brought a football. I brought some drinks. We spent hours together. Dad laughed like before. My brother looked extremely happy. I felt happy too. For a while, everything felt normal again. Then Sarah called Dad. She wanted him home. Dad told her we were staying. She became angry. Dad ended the call. My brother looked at him. He asked, "Are you okay?" Dad smiled. "I'm okay, son." Those words gave us comfort. After the picnic, we returned home. Sarah was waiting. She looked very upset. Dad walked inside calmly. She started arguing with him. My brother and I stayed quiet. Sarah said many things. Dad listened carefully. Then he asked one question. "Why are you doing this?" Sarah became silent. Dad continued speaking. "You want me away from them." She denied everything. Dad remembered many moments. He remembered canceled plans. He remembered family visits. He remembered movie nights. He remembered the old pictures. He finally understood. Sarah wanted his full attention. She wanted his whole life. She wanted us pushed away. Dad refused to accept that. He told her clearly, "My children come first." My brother started crying. I put my arm around him. Dad looked at us. His eyes became wet. He said, "I am sorry, boys." We walked toward him. Dad hugged us both. That hug felt different. It felt stronger than before. Sarah left the room. Nobody followed her. The next morning, Dad talked with us again. He wanted complete honesty. My brother told him everything. I told him everything too. We talked about every change. Dad listened without interrupting. He asked many questions. We answered them honestly. Dad finally understood our feelings. He promised to change. We believed him slowly. Trust needed time. Still, we wanted to try. The next few months became very important. Dad started spending time with us. He returned to family dinners. He brought back movie nights. He planned weekend trips. He called us every day. My brother became happier. I became happier too. Our home felt alive again. Sarah eventually realized something. She could not replace us. She could not erase memories. She could not break our bond. Dad loved his children. That love could not disappear. One evening, Dad came home early. My brother ran downstairs. I followed him quickly. Dad carried 3 pizzas. We all laughed. Sarah watched from the doorway. For once, she did not complain. She simply smiled. That night, we watched an old movie. My brother laughed loudly. Dad laughed even louder. I laughed until my stomach hurt. The house felt warm again. Later, Dad talked with Sarah privately. They discussed everything. They talked about family. They talked about trust. They talked about boundaries. They talked about respect. Their marriage had many problems. Still, Dad wanted peace. He wanted everyone respected. He wanted our home healthy. My brother and I stayed hopeful. Slowly, Sarah changed her behavior. She stopped controlling everything. She started respecting our time. She stopped changing every plan. She started joining family activities. One Sunday, she asked us something. Can I come with you? My brother looked surprised. I looked at Dad. Dad smiled. We invited her. That afternoon, we went to the beach. My brother played football. I walked near the water. Dad sat under an umbrella. Sarah joined him. Later, we all ate together. Nobody argued. Nobody felt pushed away. That day taught me something. Families can change. People can learn. Mistakes can be corrected. Trust can slowly return. Love can grow again. Years passed after that. Our family became stronger. My brother became more confident. I became more understanding. Dad became more present. Sarah became more respectful. We still had disagreements. Every family has disagreements, but nobody felt replaced. Nobody felt forgotten. Nobody felt unwanted. Dad learned an important lesson. Children need their father's time. Children need their father's attention. Children need their father's love. My brother learned another lesson. Fear can make us worry. I learned something important too. Love should never become control. Love should never create distance. Love should never force choices. Real love makes room. Real love brings people together. Real love protects relationships. Today, I remember those difficult years. They taught me many things. My dad remains very important. My brother remains my best friend. Our family remains connected. We learn to communicate better. We learn to listen carefully. We learn to respect boundaries. Most importantly, we learn to protect our bond. Nobody can replace childhood memories. Nobody can erase family history. Nobody can change true love. A father can love his wife. A father can love his children. Both kinds of love can exist. There is room for everyone. That is what family means. Family does not demand replacement. Family does not demand separation. Family creates space for love. And when people choose understanding, families can become stronger.